Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a video on how to grow your hair. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you how to grow your hair faster and healthier. So right now this is my natural hair. This is how she be looking. I'll try to show you guys the back. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see like the whole thing, but I will take a picture when there's somebody home of my hair and insert it like probably here, because I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see the whole thing. But this is what it looks like. So yeah, I went through this really bad like hair issue. I remember this one time I went to go get my hair cut and I was like, oh my, I have always had virgin hair like this color, and I was like, oh, I want to have it like dyed or whatever, something different. So I went to the place and I told him, oh, don't cut it too short. And I was like, I don't want like the balayage ombre thing to be like from here, you know what I mean? I was like, I want like little like balayage like highlights throughout the hair, just something simple, because it was my first time. So he basically made me like completely blonde because he decided he wanted to. So my hair was burnt, like burnt. And then he decided, my hair was like about like this long. I've always pretty much had long hair. He decided, let me show you guys, like from here, he cut it up to here, right? So he chopped off all of that, cut it to here, and it wasn't even like cut in layers or cut like in a box, you know, like just straight type of thing. No, he cut it diagonal, I promise you. So I had to get it recut so it could be all straight, you know, so it could be fine, because who the heck has a diagonal hairline like that? I just did not like it. It wasn't for me. If you like a diagonal hairline, go for it, just not me. And it was just really, how do you say this, traumatizing for me, honestly, and very hard. I remember I cried for it for like a week because I had to get it cut again just to keep me straight, so it was even shorter. And all I wanted to do was grow my hair out. I was like, she needs to grow. So obviously it was a while ago. My hair has grown out. I've cut it, I've dyed it, I've cut it again and everything. And she just grows. So my hair grows really quick and she's really healthy. You know, she's not the healthiest ever, but she's pretty healthy. She's really soft. But yeah, so my hair is not naturally straight. It's more like a little bit kind of like this, like wavy-ish like that. But she does tend to get a little frizzy or whatever and out of hand. So that's something that I'm trying to work towards to make it less frizzy. But yeah, we're gonna start now. 4 things that I'm gonna tell you now, they're pretty basic, you know, like everybody and their mother knows this, and you know, we still do it or don't do it or whatever. So these are gonna be just really quick. So for the first one is wash your hair less. Don't wash your hair every day. I don't know how many times I can say this and how many people I said it. I'm like, just don't wash your hair every day. That's so bad for your hair. Your hair oils are all like gone. That's why your hair gets so much more greasy, because it's like, oh my gosh, she's gonna wash it again today. Let me just like come out to like try to make her scalp a little healthier. You know, just washing your hair every day just dries up your scalp. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just dries up your scalp, and it's just not good for you. It dries up your hair, it makes it more brittle and everything, and it's just no. The second thing, which we all know, is use less heat on your hair. That's like super obvious, you know, to have healthier hair you can't keep burning it, you know. So this is just something that's just gonna be quick, you know. I know it sucks to like not really enjoy how your hair looks and you want to iron it because you want it to be like really sleek or whatever, but I feel like I used to do that all the time, don't get me wrong, especially when he cut my hair and it was just super short and it was just like fried and disgusting and I hated it. I would iron it every day. And then I got to a point that I was like, okay, no, this is not gonna get me anywhere. And what I started to do was learn how to braid my hair and do different braids, like Dutch braids or French braids or like fishtail braids, and like all of these braids, the little snake braids and stuff like that, just so like I didn't have to keep burning it. That way it was like styled and cute or whatever, and like you couldn't see how burnt it was and all that stuff. It's just not good for your hair. So just don't use heat, you know, pretty basic. Not don't use heat, but like use it less. The third thing is a better diet. Eat your greens, you know, eat your fruits and stuff like that. Just eat better, because the better you eat, the better you feel, the better your skin feels, the better your hair feels, and all that jazz. You know, I don't really do that. You know, I eat really bad. It's just a thing that I do, but you know, it's in there. The fourth thing is drink more water. You know, we all know this. You gotta drink your water, not just for your hair, but for you. You know, like I said, something basic. The fifth thing is using hair oils. I am going to do a video on different hair oils and what they're for, but for example, like right here, coconut oil is really good for your hair, you know what I mean? It really hydrates your hair, and it's good for it's good for growing your hair. Basically just oiling your hair, you know, you oil your scalp, like, ooh, you know, massage it in there, and then, you know, put some oil on the rest of your hair, so like that gets like soft too. The sixth thing is hair rinses, which is what I use, like what I do the most, because hair rinses are like my favorite thing, because it's just so much simpler. You just literally wash your hair, and at the end of it, use the rinse, and you get out of the shower and you're done. So one of the ones that I like to do, I am gonna do a whole other video on hair rinses too, but like, listen, this right here, apple cider vinegar, is your best friend for your hair, your face, for everything. I do use apple cider vinegar sometimes as a toner. I don't use it every day, but you can use it. You just have to mix it with water. Don't just like go straight in there, because that's crazy. But yeah, this is a very simple rinse that I do most of the time. I don't always do a rinse on my hair because I'm too lazy. Like yesterday I washed it and I didn't do a rinse on my hair, but like when I do want to do a rinse and like it's last minute, I usually go for the apple cider vinegar one, because it's just a little bit of vinegar and the rest of water, and just throw it on your hair. Hair rinses are really good for your hair. Obviously they all have different things that they're for. Some are for like a dry scalp, an itchy scalp. Some are for like darkening your hair. Some are for frizz and stuff like that. So it just depends on what you're looking for that you do. I honestly do like all of them, no matter what they're for, just because they make your hair healthier, and I do them at different times, obviously. But yeah, you guys will see more about that in my video about hair rinses, and I will be showing you how to make some hair rinses in that video too, just in case I could just be like, oh, a lavender hair rinse, and you're like, bits, how do I do that? So I will be showing you. And the seventh thing is the rice water method. I will do a video on that too, obviously. That one's gonna take a little bit longer, because I do have to do the whole method, and it's just a lot more than the rinses. That one takes more work, so it's like something that a lot of people don't do. I had told my best friend to do it, and she was like, no, that sounds like a lot of work. So, you know, I do understand. Sometimes I don't want to do it because it's a lot of work, but it's really good for your hair. You know, it makes your hair really long. It takes off most of the frizz of your hair, and I just think it's amazing. So if you guys want to look into that, or if you want to wait until I put out the video, yeah, I think it's amazing for your hair. Something that's very important: when you sleep, don't sleep with your hair loose. Big mistake. And don't leave it in a freaking ponytail up here with like those really tight like hair scrunchies or whatever. If you do decide to do it in a ponytail, use one of these scrunchies wrapped around with cloth. Protective hairstyles are like the most important thing, because when you do sleep, you're like rubbing or whatever, and it really breaks your hair. So I think doing protective hairstyles is the best thing. And if you're a little too lazy, sometimes I do the protective hairstyles. The one that I do the most is just a braid, because it's the easiest thing to do, just so it doesn't get tangled too, because leaving it obviously gets tangled while it moves around. Just leaving it loose. But if you just don't want to do a protective hairstyle, because I know sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to get up, like I don't want to sit up in my bed to do it. I understand. It would be buying like satin pillowcases and stuff. So yeah, I think that's a really good alternative. I will do also another video. I'm doing so many hair videos on different like protective hairstyles. I will do the hairstyles with you, will show you how to do them, and obviously just a satin pillowcase is the best thing. And if you do the protective hairstyle and the satin pillowcase, I think it's amazing. It's better for your skin also, just because of the fact that like satin doesn't collect the oils like the cotton ones do. So yeah. Number 9 is just getting a hairbrush that is for what you want it to do. I have the wet hair brushes, so I have this one that's wet and dry. It does have some like hairs in it, so don't judge me. It's this one, wet and dry. Come on, tits. Just wet and dry, and this one's the one that I use for my dry hair. So my hair is dry. And then I have the wet brush, which is just for when it's wet, like it is outside right now. You know, thunder's really loud. And use this one when it's wet. This barely pulls your hair or anything, and I just feel like it's the best thing. Another thing about like hair brushes and brushing your hair, always brush your hair before washing your hair, because that means it's going to be less tangled when it comes out, so leads to less breakage, because your hair is so sensitive when it's wet that if you really have to like and like get through all the tangles, it's just really gonna break your hair even more. So I do suggest before I shower, I always go in with this one, and when I come out, I go in with this one. I think something else that goes into this is don't use a regular towel on your hair. So you can either use a hair towel like this one. Okay, it's tied up right now. This does not fit all of my hair. I bought this one and it just doesn't fit it. Like a lot of it hangs out from the outside, and if I bend it in, this dries your hair quite a lot. This is what the inside looks like. And it gets weirdly shaped, so I need to like buy a longer one. So what I do is, since it doesn't fit all my hair, I get a t-shirt, like a really big oversized t-shirt, and just wrap it in the t-shirt because it doesn't like suck out all of the moisture like a regular towel does. And these towels, at least this one, is infused with argan oil, so it's also helping your hair. So I think these are the best things to dry in your hair. I feel like a towel is too rough on your hair, and don't ever get a towel, get your hair and go. Don't ever do that. Just rinse, squeeze out. You could do it with a towel or the shirt or whatever. I try to usually squeeze out everything as much as I can with my hand. Then I go in with the shirt, and then I just stick my head through the head of it and just wrap it up like a little turban, like a towel turban too. So yeah, don't use a towel. And the last thing is, which is number 10, is to use products that are like paraben free, silicone free, and all those things, because you don't need that. My favorite brand is this one. I only have the conditioner here. It's Maui Moisture. You can honestly choose whichever one you want. I've tried different ones. This is the one I'm currently using, the vanilla bean one. There's a whole bunch of them. This one's for frizzy, unruly hair. This is a conditioner. It's silicone free. You know, let me tell you everything it doesn't have. It says no mineral oil, no silicones, no parabens, no gluten, no SLS, no sulfated surfactants, no synthetic dye, no oils. It is vegan, it's eco-friendly, it's pure coconut water and pure aloe juice. What's good about these and what makes it really moisturizing and makes your hair really soft, I recommended it to my best friend and she loves it too. She's using this one now. I just tried it one day, but yeah, the best thing about this is that it is instead of based on water, it's based on aloe juice, so it does make it that much more hydrating. So I think the best thing to do is use stuff like this in your hair that's more like vegan, or like that doesn't have parabens and sulfates, because sulfates strip your hair out of everything. So I think doing the switch is like the best thing. I think it's like one of the first things you should do. But yeah, I think it's gonna take a while to grow your hair. You know I went through this journey and I was like, oh my god, why can't it just grow already? But it takes a while to do so. So don't get frustrated and be like, oh my god, it's never gonna grow. It will grow. It will just take a little bit long, you know. But doing these steps does really help grow your hair faster and quicker. My hair grows really fast. You know, some people do like to take biotin, so it's something that you can take. Biotin, I feel like it doesn't do much for me, whether it's hair, nails, skin. I feel like it does nothing. Maybe it helps other people. I've heard people say biotin does nothing for them either, but maybe it helps you, and if it does, you know, try it out. There's nothing bad with trying it out. If it doesn't work, you just don't use it, you know. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys out. Thank you guys for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you know you're ready to do a switch to any of these things, or if there's anything new that you didn't know that you're learning now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. I think I already said please give it a thumbs up, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.